It's for your
Save your
personal,
face.
for your image, for your public image.
But when you continue to do the same stuff and not change who you are and change the way you were, that's a choice by that. Okay, that's a choice for you to still endorse a racist. How do you want to possible pedophile, which is more than likely a pedophile.
Oh yeah, because he was a big he campaigned. He was a big endorser for MAGA too.
For MAGA, he is he's a racist. He endorses that, and the way he endorses and how he posed in front of those immigration camps, like he was a proud supporter of that, is insane to me.
That's the thing, is people gotta understand.
People can sit there and say, screw that man, I don't wish him anything. They are allowed to feel that way. They are allowed to state that. But for you, my guy, what's his name that we were listening to? The one that you can't disrespect, the HULKSTER.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you're married to a black woman.
Michael Rappaport got on social media.
Okay, so you can't
seem rant.
No.
He had a rant that we can't disrespect, you know, the HULKSTER.
The HULKSTER, yes, they can.
24-inch pythons and all this stuff.
Yes, they can.
And here's the thing. Yes, we can.
Yes, they can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, they can.
Because you cannot tell people how they feel, and the way the president and the way just the times are right now in this moment,
there's no.
It is very split down the middle.
Of that, where when you sit there and say, "Well, it's just the way that things were back in the day. That's just the way they were. That's just how they are." No. Now this is where it becomes willfully ignorant, because you have all this information you can't help but see in front of your face. All right. And when your own child wants pretty much absolutely nothing to do with after what you did, pretty much should show you. Listen to the reasons.
It's kind of like Bob Griffin only being remembered for his podcast, because
now he's only going to be remembered
off of
for his racist, disrespectful remarks,
being disrespectful and being a clown and being a coon, right? So now he's going to be known for that, for being a coon and clowning on a black woman.
Now Hulk Hogan will be memorized as a racist man
that
destroyed his own legacy and has super fandom for racism.
Here's the thing, is people need to understand, and this sucks, but it's true. You can do 1,000,001 positive things in life, and trust me, the one negative thing that you do will be something that most people will remember over those 1,000,001 good things that you did.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. So I don't know what to tell you.
People are allowed to feel that way. You can't
tell people how they gonna feel, man.
You can kick rocks.
How do we feel about any other white man that hits us with the hard R? We immediately are taken back to a time when getting the back of the bus, not because you think it's cool, but because that's where you're supposed to be. Don't drink from this water fountain, drink from this water fountain. Don't come in this store, your kind is not allowed in here. You must be trying to get lynched, boy. That's where it takes us. And that's why you get the shit knocked out of you when you use it. I mean, just giving you some insight. Trying to pull the curtain back and let you understand some shit. For real.
So, all right. Now, we're going to talk about Natasha McKenna. Born January 9th, 1978. Murdered February 8th, 2015.
Wow.
Was a 37-year-old African-American woman who died at Fairfax County, Virginia, while in police custody. The catalyst event, extraction from her cell and being tasered while shackled, was captured on the video of the Fairfax County Jail. During the team's efforts to extract a mentally ill prisoner who resisted, they tasered her 4 times while she was restrained. No charges were filed against the deputies who tasered McKenna, but the case became the subject of a federal civil rights investigation because of several related issues. Now, McKenna, a 37-year-old woman, was being held at the Fairfax County Adult Detention Center by the Fairfax County Police Department and Fairfax County Sheriff's Office in Fairfax County, Virginia. Say that 5 times. Jesus.
Don't try it.
Due to an outstanding warrant issued over her suspected attack on a police officer in Alexandria, Virginia. That right there was a cause for them to go ahead and treat her like shit. Period. That's how they do, and you can't argue or dispute me otherwise. People say that all the time. Fairfax County officials had notified Alexandria police, whom they expected to pick up the suspect. But there was an unexplained week-long delay in their response, and Fairfax decided to transport the prisoner to Alexandria. They said her mental condition was deteriorating. In Alexandria, better assistance could be provided, namely the resources, legal representation to petition for a mental health hold that were required to be provided by the warrant issuing city. Due to the previous assault charge against her when McKenna was taken out of her cell, she was restrained with her arms behind her back and in handcuffs, her legs shackled, and a spit mask placed over her head. 17 minutes into the 45-minute struggle to extract her from her cell, McKenna, who was 130 pounds and 5'4" tall, was tasered. The sheriff's deputy used a stun gun to taser her 4 times because she wouldn't bend her knees to be put into a wheeled restraint chair.
5'4", 130 pounds, and y'all got to tase her 4 times.
Because she was classified as mentally ill, a specialized team was attempting to ready her for transport to Alexandria. The team was made up of 6 members of the sheriff's emergency response team. They were dressed in full-body biohazard suits and gas masks. Shortly after being tasered, McKenna suffered cardiac arrest and lost consciousness. She was resuscitated by emergency responders while being taken to Innova Fairfax Hospital. There she was placed on life support. After 5 days, she was determined to be brain dead and removed from the life support. She was pronounced dead on February 8, 2015. The Fairfax County Sheriff's Department, led by Sheriff Stacey Ann Kincaid, conducted an initial internal investigation. This was later assigned to Fairfax County Police, which is responsible for investigations of prisoners' death. There were no criminal charges filed against the officers involved in McKenna's death. The Virginia Medical Examiner's Office made the determination that McKenna's cause of death was accidental due to excited delirium, and that it was linked to the use of a stun gun. Use of the stun gun was questioned by her family and counsel as being an excessive use of force on a restrained prisoner, a small woman. Following McKenna's death, the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office suspended such use of the stun guns at the county jail in April 2015. The question of how police treat mentally ill prisoners became a focus on a discussion surrounding McKenna's death. The Sheriff's Emergency Response Team records its work of cell extractions of inmates by video. The video of the incident related to McKenna was released by the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office. The Commonwealth of Fairfax County released a 51-page report prepared by their attorney, Ray Morrow. A 110-page incident report was also made available. The NAACP and other social justice organizations held a public protest in reaction to McKenna's death and the treatment of people of color by police. Now, the aftermath of Natasha McKenna's name was included in a list of Black Americans killed in interactions with police at the conclusion of the 2020 short film, Two Distant Strangers, in which a Black American is repeatedly killed by a police officer while stuck in a time loop. I think we've seen one of those little time loop things before on TikTok.
Yeah, that was hilarious. It was
actually,
unfortunate.
No, it really wasn't. Actually,
it's funny, but it's not funny.
It funny.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
I didn't find it funny, to be honest with you, because I found it very true. Very true.
It's funny because it's true.
Because one, the young lady had a spit mask on. She was already restrained, already in cuffs. So you see that she's having a mental breakdown, right? Okay, so instead of letting her calm down for a minute, you already have her restrained. She has a spit mask. Let her calm down. Instead,
but she wasn't complying.
Instead, you use a stun gun on her 4 different times.
130 pounds. 5'4".
My size, except I'm taller.
Little as hell.
Tiny.
Stunned her 4 times.
4 times. Mental illness is real, people, not just with white people. Okay, black people have mental illness as well. Let's start acting as if everybody is actually equal when it comes to the rights that they deserve when it comes to stuff like that.
Why would you need
You had a man, I watched a video of damn near a 7-foot tall man had a complete breakdown. He was military, okay? Thank you for your service.
We talked about it.
Okay. He had a mental break and was telling these officers, go ahead, do something. I will fuck you up.
Cop versus Color. Watch it. It's in the playlist.
This man got nothing. Not a taser, not a stun gun, not a shot to the toe. Not even to the big toe.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No harm
So it
came
shows
to this man.
that you guys can do this. It shows. It shows. But it shows more often, all the time, when it comes to white people. And when I see the people that I care about, with the possibility of them dying because of something like that, scares me and should scare you. So thanks again for coming to see us on this Wicked Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, share, comment, subscribe, get notified. We'll see you next time on the next episode of F It Fridays. Peace.